What's going on, Virgo? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm sorry that my computer is shaking over here, but I hope you guys are doing well. I promise I did not forget about you in December. I've noticed that every single year, this is my most hectic month, and this year I moved in December. I had to set up my new office. I had to get through a sickness. I was all over the place, guys. So in regards to personal readings, I will be getting back to those after January. So January 1st and after, I'm going to start working on those. But as of now, guys, my personal readings are closed. I just want to refresh and take a break once I'm caught up with the ones that I owe now. Okay, so if they ever come back, I'll make an announcement, but I think I'm going to chill out on those for a little bit. All right. Now, guys, I know I didn't do a December reading earlier, so I wanted to do a recap. I didn't want to just leave you guys hanging this month. So let's see what went on. Let's see what the energy is now. And we'll see what's up. Okay, now this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Virgo signs. And keep in mind, like I always say, that energy could be transferable. So it could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or the energy of someone or an environment like around you. Nine of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So let's start there. Now your energy here, guys, is the Six of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Four of Wands. I feel like there's something here that was probably very hard for you to move away from. But you really needed to protect yourself so that you could be at peace. Okay? And I think that you're finding peace. I think you're finding stability. I think that you're accepting something that you saw once you took a blindfold off. And you're letting something go. Okay? And there's going to be a lot of celebrating that comes in with you leaving this behind, okay, whether you feel that way now or not. Now, with these three cards here, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles reverse, Five of Pentacles in the reverse, you stopped working on something, you weren't seeing eye to eye with someone or with something, okay? So it's like, look, I have to be independent. I have to take care of myself. Maybe for some of you, I have to be single. For others of you, it's like, no, I don't want anyone's help. Like, I want to be able to do this and say I did it myself, all right? And if there's anything that you guys felt like you lacked, you know, you definitely recover from this thing. If, let's say, you were depleted financially, now you have that money. If you're lonely, if you, again, just felt lack of anything, you know, that cup is filled somehow, or you heal somehow, okay? Star card in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. The Tower card in the reverse. Okay, so for some of you, you stopped working on something that depleted you financially. For others of you, there's something where you were not genuinely invested, or someone around you was not genuinely invested, and that's why you had to lose faith in something. Okay, whatever this was, you guys definitely dodged a bullet here. Okay, but I think that you're turning your back on something from the past, or there's just a way you've been living that you can no longer live that way, okay? It's kind of when we cross over from the unevolved version of ourselves to a more evolved version of ourselves. So it's like, look, that thing that I kept being drawn to, or the energies I kept being drawn to, I can't do that anymore, all right? So once I turn my back, I could expand, and I let go of all this bullshit, even if there's pain that I'm holding inside. But I do feel like there's a lot of healing that comes in, and you know exactly what direction you need to work in, and blessings come in, even though it's difficult to move away from what this is. So there's something that you want, and there's an energy that needs to be let go of so that you guys can attain that. Okay? All right, guys, so let's do a past, present, future. What's going on with my Virgos here? What is going on with my Virgos here? Now, if you guys are on social media, you can give me a follow on Instagram, High Vibrations 44. I am also on Twitter, Bruja Shit. Okay. I really feel like a lot of you are or were resisting this change for whatever reason. You knew that something was a bad idea. Okay. But some of you, there's something keeping you there for whatever reason. Okay. There's something you're just not going towards anymore, guys. And it's like you're at a halt. You're not taking a step forward. Okay. Again, for some of you, this could have depleted you financially because you decide to move in a new way, in an unmarked territory sort of way. And it's like it's something you probably haven't done before. And you realize something was a waste of time and effort. Something comes in that was good for you. Now, whatever this thing is, I feel like there was a lot of tension here, guys. Fighting, arguing, screaming. You know, if this is someone that you were arguing with, it's like that pointless argument. You know, have you ever seen two people, you know, like that couple everyone hates because they're always bickering? Okay. It's like they argue and they don't get anywhere. Okay. It's like one is shouting and the other one is shouting back and they're not listening to each other. It's not a mature conversation. There's something here that for a lot of you, it was handled in such a poor way. Okay, whether it was your fault, someone else's fault, takes two to tango, whatever it is. Okay, so going into your past, we have the Sun card here, the Moon card here, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, now with these cards, I feel like some sort of epiphany came to you. You saw something for what it was, and I don't think that it was something you expected. I think that this is something that could have brought negativity into your life. And there's just something here where you weren't being met halfway, or it's like you were fighting to keep your head above the water. This, you know, this could be a relationship where one person puts in way more effort than the other. This could be someone in a financial position where it's just like they're working so hard, but they don't quite have what they need to pay every single bill. It's like you feel like you're always short on something. All right. So why are these cards here? Why is the Sun card here? We have the Temperance card. The High Priestess. And we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Your soul knew what this was all the time. And this, I feel like a lot of you were dealing with something karmic. That I think that is something that could have happened fast. But there's also this unstable situation that had to be dealt with, or this unstable feeling that had to be dealt with, where something looked good but wasn't what it seemed. Okay? Why is this Moon card reversed? Empress card. Ten of Swords in reverse. The worst that could have happened happens. You get past a tough chapter, okay? 10 is the number of completion. 10 means, okay, this chapter here, you know, is finished. But I think that there was something toxic that you had to get over, okay? For some of you, you could have gotten yourself into something where it's like there's just a very toxic energy. For a lot of you, it could have been a very abusive energy. Okay, I hope that doesn't apply for a lot. But somebody was dishonest, someone was self-serving, somebody was very toxic. And some of you were either getting into that or some of you were still holding on to that. Seven of Cups in reverse, but you saw it for what it was. Everything came out on the table. Somebody was playing games. Somebody had ill intention. And something doesn't work out. You reject something. For some of you, maybe it's something from the past that spirit just didn't want in your life. But whatever this is, guys, it's like you're able to breathe a huge sigh of relief at the end of the day by letting it go. But some of you might feel alone, okay? Or some of you may feel like you have to do something on your own. But with the Hierophant in the reverse, guys, if you didn't get yourself out of this would have been something that deterred you from your life path and who you're meant to be, the reason why you were born. And I don't think that there's many things in life where you should have to sacrifice that, okay? Why is this Four of Pentacles reversed for the present moment? we have the Justice card. So I didn't even show you guys the card. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. You guys have the Four of Pentacles reversed, the Star card reversed, and we have the Nine of Swords reversed. You really protect yourself from something that you lost faith in. And it's like, now you don't have to worry at night. Now you don't have to be anxious about something at night. Like for some of you, it could have been letting go of a job that you really hated. And it's like now you don't have to go to bed stressed that you have to wake up in the morning to go there. Okay, with the Justice card, this could have been something that was karmic, where now you're saying, look, I want to build in a positive way for myself. Okay, we have the Hanging Man in the reverse, where there's something that just wasn't coming naturally. It wasn't flowing as smoothly as things should. It's something where someone had to bend over backwards, jump through hoops. For some of you, if this had to do with love, sorry guys, let me shut off my notifications here. For some of you, this could have been a situation where maybe there's a third party, or maybe there's a group of people you had to remove yourself from, or maybe something was having you feel depressed. And once you do that, you take off. Something does make you very happy. So why is the Star card in the reverse here? Now, this is your center card. This is what everything is going to tie into. Okay? So you lose faith in something. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse. Whether it's you or someone else, someone's really pissed off, someone's very dramatic about something, you lose faith in something, you let it go. But with it goes the burden. Okay? So it's like, take your trash and get it out the door, and now my house smells great because that trash isn't lying around. I don't have to be burdened with that, rotting smell. Okay? You're able to breathe. You're relieved that you're out of this. Your mind is at ease. You don't feel like you have to look over your shoulder all the time. Knight of Wands in the reverse. For some of you, it could be, hey, you can't cheat on me if I'm single. So let me let this go. For some of you, if this has to do with love, whether it's you or someone around you, I feel like someone could just be playing the field. They're not really worried about being in anything serious right now. Okay? For some of you, there's something you want to get into, but maybe you or someone around you isn't exuding the work ethic required to get this going. But the possibility is still there. But look, there's something here, guys. I really hope it's not abuse for some of you, whether it's mental, physical, emotional, verbal, okay, spiritual, whatever. But there's a very distasteful and toxic energy that if you keep it around, you stay stuck. You don't acquire what you're meant to in life. You dumb it down. And why would we live that way? You can't expand with this. You can't trust this. It's just okay. So going into the future, guys, you do what puts your soul at ease. We have the Temperance card here. Okay. You saw something, you said, not only is this bad judgment, but once I turn my back on this, once I take a different path, I am certain that I'm not going to try this path again. And I'm so happy and relieved that I don't have to fight anymore. I don't have to go through it anymore. Okay? For some of you, this could be something like, let's say you were living with a roommate and you guys just started clashing, things were terrible, and it's like, oh my God, I'm never doing this again. And it's like they leave and it's like, and you start dancing around your apartment naked, and it's just like this whole big celebration. So whatever this is, it's just like you're so happy and relieved that you don't have to deal with bullshit. Okay? But someone's foul. There's a lot of toxic bullshit here. I don't like it. Okay? Why is this Temperance card here? Hierophant in the reverse. Again, it would have deterred you, and your soul knew that. So your soul is going towards peace. Your soul is going towards love. For a lot of you, I feel like this is just doing what you need to do to be the best version of yourself, loving yourself, putting yourself first, self-care. For others of you, it's just doing what you love or being around who you love, okay? But it's like that energy keeps, it's energy that you can tap into if you choose to give it attention, if you choose to feed into it, okay? As an earth sign myself, a Taurus, I know that 99.9% of times, drama is a choice. Okay? So when drama comes at me, I literally just don't acknowledge it. Like, it makes me feel so stupid. It literally makes me feel like I'm killing brain cells. You know, if someone comes for me, I'm just like, how do you even have time for all of this? Like, we're grown, you know? So I don't acknowledge it at all. The only time I would even get myself into some sort of drama is, let's say, you know, I saw a grown person hit my child. Then get ready. I'm going to call my best friends to get me out of jail. Like, I'm going to start drama that day. But, like, friends or someone saying, oh, you're a bitch, you did this or that. I'm like, you know what? You're stupid for even, like, come on. Like, go work on your hobbies. Go work on, you know, saving the world, feeding the hungry. Like, do something that matters, okay? So you get into the place where you do things that matter. You're not about that life. It's all about love right now, okay? Something, again, you're not going back to it. 8 of Cups in reverse, and it will try to come back to you, or maybe you do think about going back to it, but Spirit says, look, if you let this back in, excuse my French because I don't want to not curse for this, but you're fucking everything up. It's as simple as that, guys. It could be available to you, but do you want to destroy your life? Is this worth you not becoming who you're meant to be? Is this worth you putting all your plans and your wishes and desires on the back burner? Is this worth you not getting the love that you're supposed to get? Is this worth you not getting that job that you want? Is this worth you not moving to the place you want to move to? Is this, or are they worth it? It's as simple as that. Okay? 9 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. You'll be much happier if this thing does not work out. Okay? So there's something that you stop working on, is you stop putting effort into, and you really excel. For some of you, this could be another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay? But you're happy when you're extremely happy. Okay? When this thing stops working out. And something really takes off for you. For those of you who have been trying to travel, I do see that happening. Okay? No fighting, no arguing, no pettiness. You're not about that life. Strength card in the reverse. 2 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like you guys have gone through a lot where you finally get out of something, or you're in the process of getting out of your something, but you're a little worn down. Okay? You're worn down. This thing really made you go through a lot of trials and tribulations. So it's not like you're unscathed. There might be wounds there might be bruises there, you know, whether it's physical or whether it's to the soul, the spirit. Okay? But there is a part of you that's tired. Okay? But find peace in knowing that what beat you down and what got you so tired, or what made you feel so fragile, okay? Whether it was fragility or just like when your spirit takes a hit, there's no more fighting. That path is right there and you get to choose it. You have the pen to your story back in your hand. And whatever you write, it's up to you. Whatever you want so much, whatever you're passionate about, just go. Okay? And you have 2 choices you can make, guys. You could ruin it all. Or you can go towards happiness and where you're going to be empowered. Okay? The best advice I could give with something like this, because I know it's hard coming out of something, and with earth signs, like, we like stability, we like to be grounded. Forget about you right now, and hear me out. Think of your future self. So many of us fuck it up for our future selves so often. We self-sabotage our future selves. And why would you do that? Don't you love them? Okay? Don't you want the best for yourself? So why are you doing something now that you know it's going to burn you in the ass later? Why? You know, deep down we always know what's right. You need to say, okay, this Lisette in 5 years, I love her so much. What do I want for her? Okay, I want a company. I want a book. I want to make TV appearances. Okay. What can I do to get her there because I love her so much? Okay? Because most likely, if you were to do what you're pretty much doing right now every day for the next 5 years, I don't think a lot of you would get that. Only because there's something here that can really hold you back. So do you still want to keep suffering on a daily? Or do you have so much love and faith in that you in 5 years, in 1 year, in a few months? Do you have enough love and faith in them to hook them up? Hook them up. Stop compromising yourself and fucking yourself over. It's not worth it. Okay? I'm sorry I wasn't around this month, guys. I feel like the 2 readings that because I couldn't get to you guys on Aquarius, it was readings that had a lot to say. All right, so I want to give you guys some sort of advice and guidance towards all of this. All right, what can you expect in all of this? What is the message here from Spirit? And if this is resonating with you guys so far, there is a link in the description below to donate. Thank you so much to all of those that do, especially since I'm not doing personal readings or taking in new ones anymore. But let's get to it, okay? Let's get some cards of advice. We have the 7 of Wands in the reverse, 2 of Pentacles, Strength card, Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Hierophant, 10 of Swords. Protect yourself at all costs. Okay? Right now, you guys, you're literally juggling between your destiny and something that can completely deter you from destiny. Okay? Is this no-brainer that's on? Oh, no, it's not. It's intentions. I was about to say, but this is a no-brainer decision, guys. You're in a crossroads between doing what you were born to do and sacrificing that. You gotta be strong. For some of you, something ended in a very harsh way. For others of you, someone may even feel betrayed. That you're doing this, but you have to be strong and you have to do it. Okay? You have to do what's easiest, what comes naturally to you. I want to pull more cards for this Strength card and this 10 of Swords. Because I feel it's saying be strong through this harsh change. Be strong through this betrayal. You're not fighting anymore. You're not arguing anymore. And you're accepting the path where you don't have to fight anymore. And you're being strong. Take the path of least resistance. You already know what path you need to take. Okay? You're stuck on something that won't get you there, Virgo. But don't be. Okay? Make the right decision, guys. Alright? You guys know what you gotta do. 2020 was such a tough and many times shitty for a lot of people. Okay? We learned a lot. We saw a lot. We got the blindfold taken off to so many things, even things we didn't think we had a blindfold on for. And that's okay. All right? The truth is always the best thing so that you can act accordingly. So screw whatever it was, okay? Take the lessons in. But just know that whatever is meant for you will be there for you. You do not have to fight so hard for it. If it's a person, they're going to love you. They're going to cherish you. You're not going to have to compete with, 10 other people for them. If it's a career that you were born to do, I don't care if there's 75 people in your city that, can do that same thing. If it's meant for you, it's yours. Okay? So if something doesn't work out, stop beating yourself up. The universe always has your back. It's just we forget that sometimes. And we lose faith sometimes. So don't try to force something that wouldn't feel, again, like it's flowing. Just have faith, rather, in what doesn't work out. Because remember, it's always a protection for it not working out. All right, guys? So I hope you guys are having a good holiday. Happy New Year's to you all. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being with me, for liking, for subscribing. I love what I do. All right, guys? Take care, Virgo.